we learned that the government is planning to make anti-lock braking systems mandatory for all two-wheelers. This was discussed, I think, some days back, and apparently the rule is set to impact two-wheeler companies, entry-level bikes, and maybe more. Puneet Johnson with what's the impact on major auto players? Puneet, why is it relevant today?
Well, thanks so much for that, Neeraj. So we've seen some positive impact coming in on endurance tech as well as something like an Ask Automotive, and that's largely led because these companies supply anti-lock braking systems or ABS products to these entry-level bike players as well. Now, this could have a larger business impact amongst these, and that's something which is putting the positive momentum on endurance tech specifically because they give ABS products from roughly 100 to 900 cc bikes. Now, over the weekend as well as yesterday, we saw that kind of confirmation come in from our sources at NDTV as well, confirming that the ABS rule will be coming in from January of 2026. And since then, we've started seeing that positive momentum on especially something like an endurance tech. So currently, there is estimate that roughly the price of entry-level bikes will increase by roughly 3,000 to 5,000 rupees. That's as per brokerage from Nomura, and that could impact the bike makers like Hero, as well as some impact on TVS as well, because they have a huge scooter portfolio which will also need these ABS systems. But in terms of beneficiaries, there will be two. One of them is definitely endurance tech because they already have an existing product, while the other one will be Ask Automotive, which derives 36% of its revenue coming from advanced braking systems and the braking vertical as a whole. So these two companies will definitely be in focus because as of now in India, roughly 75 to 80% of bikes do not have the ABS system. So with the confirmation of this news flow coming in from our sources, it is imperative that there could be a positive fillip on all these, or at least these couple of auto ancillary companies, and hence we're seeing the positive reaction coming in on endurance tech today.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Puneet. Now, Sudeep, I have quizzed you about Auto Ank, endurance, Ask Automotive. Any of those on your radar as a result of what's playing out here? Very quickly.
Endurance, definitely, because I think this will be a great opportunity for them. So incremental opportunity rather. So definitely endurance.
Kush, do you have a view?
So Harsh, I think the move, at least because of this news trigger, is done. If you see the moves on endurance and even on Ask Automotives, the stocks had actually seen some accumulations. In fact, quite heavy duty accumulation over the last 5-7 odd sessions. And in fact, today are now seeing profit booking. Endurance also, if you see, is off the high point of the day from about 3,030 to 2,900 right now. And even our Ask Automotive had spiked up to about 547 yesterday. Today seeing some profit booking. So on the back of this news, if someone wants to enter, I think it's time to book profits and take money off the table. But on the whole, from a medium-term perspective, the structure for both of these is rather solid. So if you do get an endurance tech close to the 2775, 2800 mark, and even an Ask Automotive close to the 500 mark, you should consider a re-entry.
Okay.